Hello, and welcome to what is going to attempt to be my first vlog. So, this is Claudia Eats Cake. I am going to document my time on the Disney CRP, which for anyone that doesn't know is Disney's cultural representative program, and I have been fortunate enough to be offered a place. I haven't recorded the whole kind of process for this because I actually didn't tell anyone that I'd applied, so I have got nothing of the interview process or anything like that. But this today is going to basically be about my last couple of weeks, so I've kind of filmed little bits here and there, and I'm going to attempt to just edit and shove everything together just to kind of show you what I've been doing in these last couple of weeks really before I go. So yeah, if you're here, thank you for coming along. I hope you stay. I hope I don't annoy you straight away. Bear with me. We'll see how we get along. But yeah, welcome to my my new adventure. Good morning. I'm just walking to the American Embassy. So out of breath. It's quite a nice stroll though. Got a lovely little riverside view here. I don't know what river it is. Is it the Thames? I don't know. It's quite big. I feel like it's the Thames. So yeah, I'm nearly there. I did want to get there by now because it said to arrive 30 minutes early. My appointment's at 8:30. Whew, bit windswept. It's now just 8 o'clock, but I will be there in 5 minutes, so it's not too bad. Just don't know what to expect when I get there, really. I feel like very official business. Also, people are looking at me while I'm doing this, but I'm going to power through because if I want to do any videos while I'm away, I'm going to have to get used to people staring at me. I'm going to let them think I'm famous. I'm like, ah, yes, it's me. That's right. This is a lovely walk. How nice are people who get to walk to work this way every morning. I suppose it's a nice day though, the sun's out. Sun is shining, weather is sweet. So I've done the first bit where you just give all your paperwork in and they check your passport, you do your fingerprint scans, and I'm just waiting to get called again now to have my one-to-one interview. It's very weird. I feel like I'm in some really weird mashup of Azkaban and the Ministry of Magic. It's really quiet, a little bit depressing. I feel like they've got dementors at the door. I just had my visa approved. I already feel a lot of pressure being a vlogger. Everybody's staring at me. I feel like when Stewie puts the big hat on, he's like, what is everyone looking at? Like, have you never seen a vlogger before? Anyway, I am just walking now to Waitrose. I am starving, like actually starving. Well, not actually starving, otherwise I'd be dead. But I'm very, very hungry. Oh, bye Embassy. That was such a weird experience. Wasn't what I was expecting at all. I really thought I was going to get taken into a room and kind of grilled. But it wasn't, it was quite chilled. Oh, it rhymes, Marge, you know it rhymes. So I'm just going to walk now, hopefully get myself a sandwich of some sorts. And then I'm going to meet my friend, she's on her way here. See ya! Claudia's got her visa. That was so awkward. So, yeah. Basically, when you get in there, you get a number, like when you go into Argos or McDonald's, and you wait for your number to be called through. So you go up to the front, and then they just take your application and your passport, they scan all your fingerprints, and then tell you to wait again for the next one. So I waited a bit longer again. And then I was expecting to go into a proper interview, like in a room. But it wasn't. I just went up to another counter again. He asked me a few more questions this time. He asked me where it was I was going to be working, what I was going to be doing, why I was qualified for that job. It was like an interview all over again. I was like, oh, I don't know. And then he asked me what British beers I would recommend. Pretty good. And that was it. Did my fingerprints again. I was off on my merry way. One visa intact. So I'm just walking now from the embassy back towards Vauxhall Station. I'm going to meet my friend. She's come to join me for the day. So it's kind of a bit of a mooch about really. Probably eat a lot. Yeah, Oh, what a day I've had. So today is Monday the 23rd of September. I leave in 11 days, and this morning Thomas Cook went bust, and my flights were booked with Thomas Cook, so obviously that was a little bit of a stress for all of us. A lot of a stress, in fact. I have booked new flights with Virgin. It's just so frustrating because I could have literally gone there and back twice for the price that I paid. Now, fingers crossed, I will get my money back through my credit card. Luckily, I did pay on a credit card. Not just because I'm savvy, but because I had no money. So yeah, I put it on my credit card, and fortunately, I've got some cover with that. Luckily, 4 of us of the original 5 that were flying together have managed to get on the same flight, but one of the boys, bless him, he was just spark out to the world and didn't wake up till it had all kind of been sorted, so he's having to fly from Heathrow and change somewhere. But we're all getting there, that's the main thing. Yeah, just been a long day. Long day. Hi, it is Wednesday evening. I've had quite a productive day today. I've done a lot of packing this morning. Every packing cube that I've done so far, because I'm a giant loser, I have made a list of what is in it. That way I won't forget. And like, because I did some of these weeks ago, things like this here is just full of t-shirts, so I've rolled them all up. There is so many t-shirts in here. So those 3 are on end like that because I've let the extension out on this one here. But obviously it's easier to keep the sides low because it will zip up a lot easier. And then I've got 2, there is space there to be fair, but in fact I'm going to put another jacket in there because it literally weighs nothing. I've got 2 jumpers, 1 jacket, 1 pair of jeans. This is the winter section of the suitcase. And then in the front, what I've done is I've literally just shoved in stuff for the first couple of days. So in there, and in here, some shorts there, some underwear, bikini. Not touching it. The only thing I've just added then was my wand, which isn't super heavy, and worst case scenario, I'll whip it out and confund the person on the check-in desk or something. I've just got a bit like teared up because I've had Hercules on in the background while I've been packing, because you know, you've got to have a soundtrack. And I've never got upset at Hercules before, but it just got me a bit, I tend to get emotional at the end of every Disney film, even if it's not that sad, because it's just the way they make me feel. And then I think now I'm like, it's because I'm going to work for the company that make that happen. And I know it's so corny, but I'm just like, and then obviously at the end of Hercules you have the Michael Bolton version of Go the Distance, which is my #1 Disney, I'd say possibly favourite Disney song, but as in, if I was to categorise it, it's my favourite sort of recording of a Disney song, if that makes sense. And it just gets me every time. And I've just been stood in my living room like swaying. I don't know, I think I'm just looking around now, and now I can see that it's almost empty and I'm almost ready to go. It's just a bit like, ah! It might just be sinking in. Now I'm going in 8 days, I think it might just be sinking in. So yeah, good afternoon. Today is Sunday 29th. I had my last shift at work last night. I have probably cried myself to sleep. It was just so hard to say goodbye, even though I'm going on to something so amazing. It's the end of an era. I love it there. I absolutely love my job and I wouldn't be leaving for anything else. And the people that I work with have just made it so amazing. I just laugh every single day. And I think what it is that even though I'm dead inside. I don't tend to miss people. I don't get homesick. I don't know. I don't know why. But obviously it's going to be hard to say goodbye to friends and family. But it's not goodbye, because I'll be back and I'm going to see them and we're going to talk all the time, and it's just a different, it's just a change for them. But with work, that's over, and that's what I think made me feel so sad, because no matter what happens this year, even if I went back, it would never be the same, because, you know, the team might change by next year, or, you know, just things change, things evolve, and I'd be taking a year out of it to not, I don't want to evolve with it. So, you know, I'd never go back and it'd be exactly the same. And even though that's okay, and, you know, you have to move forward in life, it's just sad. I'm just sad that it's over. These last couple of years working there has just been just brilliant. I love the job itself. The team that I work with are great. And it's weird because I kind of almost put it hand in hand with everything, with the Disney thing, because I found it as I'd started there. And it's kind of, it was how I kind of evolved with my job as it stood that pushed me to go for Disney, I think. I think it gave me my confidence back. So, yeah. I'm just sad that it's over. I'm happy that it happened, but I'm sad that it's over. And yeah, there's lots of good things to look forward to, and I couldn't be leaving for a better reason. I just feel like I could cry all day. But onwards and upwards. So today I am finishing off my packing, I am moving my stuff out, I'm cleaning, I'm doing everything possible today to actually make some progress. I am getting somewhere. I've got one suitcase in the car now ready, and I'm just kind of boxing up all my stuff that's going back. I think I just want it done now, so I'm just kind of like chucking everything in bags and boxes, just get it out of the way. I'm getting there. 5 days to go.
No, I'm the
4 days. I feel like it's actually starting to sink in a little bit now, in like a nice way, as in, yeah, this is happening, I'm going. I think now that the shock of me leaving work has worn off, which I know sounds silly, and I said this the other day, but it's just yesterday. It's just sad. It's just a sad thing that I'm saying goodbye. But today I'm feeling more happy and positive now about what's coming up. Yeah, I feel a bit more like aware now that what I'm doing is just amazing. So it's all good, and there's nowhere to go but up. I'm gonna crack on, take the stuff down to the car. It is currently 2:30. The only reason I'm staying here today is because I wanted to go to my last tap class, because for anyone that knows me, it's literally my favourite thing ever. Obviously other than Disney, but my favourite thing here is my tap class I do. So I wanted to go to like the very last one I could possibly go to, so I'm going there tonight. So then after that, then I literally just want to go home and have 3 days with my mum and dad before I leave. So I'm going to stay here tonight, get everything all done, and then just get up in the morning and yeah, go home. This is crazy. This just in, I've just had my email from housing, and I am going to be living in Patterson Court. I'm really happy actually, because Patterson and Commons were my top two. I put Commons first, but the top options were between Commons and Patterson, because we were kind of picking different options with room sizes and stuff. So for example, we put a Patterson 3-bed 6-person over a Commons 4-bed 8-person, I think, something like that. But anyway, yes, I'm going to Patterson Court, which I'm really happy about, because even though we don't have laundry in the room, I love the pool from what I've seen in Patterson, and I love swimming. I will literally swim every day. So yay! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Everyone else got Vista, it seems, as well, and I really didn't want that. So yeah, even though I did want Commons, I'm really happy with Patterson. This is so exciting. So I've just got home from my last tap class. It all dressed up. It was all in like little Disney things. It was just the cutest thing ever. And then they got me a card and I got this bag. Can you see what it says? It sounds silly because I mentioned this about the whole thing with me leaving work and how it's kind of, these last couple of years since I've been in the job that I was doing, have also been the same amount of time that I've been dancing, and all these things are the things that I'm really struggling to say goodbye to, because I kind of associate them all with this new phase of my life that I've kind of got into, in that, like I said, I just feel like my confidence has come back and I've just kind of turned a corner and I've just been really happy, and it's just been a really important and lovely time for me these last couple of years. And I just feel really grateful to the people that I've met who have kind of just accepted me at face value, especially when you're being your completely true self around those people and you're so accepted for it. I think, yeah, it's a nice feeling. So, a big day today, but it's now 10 o'clock, and even though it's not late, but it's not early, I have still got so much to do, and my plan is just power through tonight now until it's done. Even if it means having a late night, I've got to crack on and get everything done tonight, because I just want to get up in the morning and go home now. Like, this is the last thing that I was waiting to do, was just to go to my last tap class. I'm getting upset. So yeah, that's all done now. I've done all my goodbyes. I just need to go now. So I'm gonna go home first thing tomorrow and have a few days with my mum and dad before I fly on Friday. So I'm gonna crack on. Hello. So today is Wednesday the 2nd, 2 days till I go. This is the current state of my stuff. It's not pretty. I'm looking more and more dishevelled as the day's going on. This needs to disappear by Friday. But yes, we're getting there. Let me turn around. So I've currently got, I mean, it looks bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's my smaller suitcase of the two, and my cabin one, and then this is the bigger one. That is pretty much packed. But the big one is what I was just kind of shoving stuff in, because it's going to be divided between that and the cabin one. And then I'm taking that bag on the plane. So, slightly unpopular opinion, I am taking my own bed in, because I'm not into the whole American comforter thing. I want a proper quilt with my own covers on. So I've had my bedding cut down into a single, and I've just washed it, and I'm going to vacuum pack it. So hopefully that will just shrink it right down then, so that I've got some more space in my case. God, I'm on fire today. Good evening. So it is Thursday night, Thursday evening. I fly in just over 12 hours, which is giving me sheer anxiety at the moment, but hey ho. I'm packed, I'm ready to go. I had a near-on meltdown yesterday. Packing did not go to plan at all. My cases were so overweight. I've had to unpack, move stuff. I've left so much stuff out. I'm still just slightly over. I'm 24 kilograms each, and I've got 23, but I'm crossing my fingers for a jolly check-in person and hope that they just take pity on me. So yeah, I haven't filmed a lot of it as I was planning on doing, and all the stuff that I have filmed is completely redundant now because it's all irrelevant. I've changed everything over, so I've cut loads of it out. So I'm going to try and edit this all together now and just mash it all up, and hopefully it's still a little bit interesting or entertaining or informative or whatever it is. I hope you've enjoyed it. So yeah, tomorrow we fly. Let's do this.